This is Electrical Awareness. My name is Jeroboam Kimtai. Welcome in this channel dealing with electrical matters. Today we shall be discussing about electricity from batteries part 2. I want to do this short video like I did the first one, very short one, a very short video about electricity. Now we shall do this slowly and understand why we can be able to get electricity from batteries, and we can have some gadgets, can have some load depending on batteries, inverters, and so on, rather than getting connected entirely in the national grid or in utility grid, depending on which country you are in this world. So last time we introduced a battery, and we did say that electricity from batteries give electricity in terms of electrochemical cells. It could be one cell, two cells, or so and so on. But today we want to advance into another topic on why is it that you cannot store alternating current in a battery. Batteries are popularly known to store direct currents in them, DC, but not alternating current, AC. And we want to give a reason why today. So stay put as we watch this channel, and I know you are going to learn something. So you are welcome as we continue. For those that have not subscribed, kindly subscribe. And for those that have subscribed already, do another extra thing by at least sharing these videos to other people for them to be part and parcel of this. Welcome. Why is it that batteries cannot store alternating current? Batteries do not store electricity direct in them per se, but inside a battery we have chemicals. So electricity is stored in chemicals, and these chemicals are set in such a way that we also have electrochemical cells in them. So a battery, for lack of a better word, is divided into compartments, and in each compartment we have a cell, and in this cell we have chemicals also in them. So whether dry charge or 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 these other battery we used to know that you open and then you add acid in them, they have chemicals in them. Just know that. Now, these chemicals are the one responsible for storage of charge, for storage of electricity. Once they have been depleted, once you don't have electricity in the battery, or let me put it this way, once there is no charge in the battery, then you need to charge. Now, what happens in charging? In charging, we have reverse flow of electricity. Charge in an electricity, in a battery, always comes from positive, comes from negative, it enters from positive. But in this case, we reverse it. It comes from negative going the other way around. And what reverses that is the charging machine. Number two, you need to note that the charging machine does not charge batteries by injecting alternating current into it. No, the charging machine is able to change the power from electricity, because those machines are powered by electricity, change the power from alternating current, and then give out charge of direct current, electricity of direct current of 12 volts, 24 volts, or 48, depending on which battery are you charging. So if the machine is for 12 volts DC, then it charges 12 volts batteries. If the machine is 24 volts DC, then it charges 24 volts battery, and so on. But this is it. It doesn't the machine doesn't consume AC and discharge AC. The machine is made in a way that it is supposed to discharge DC, direct current. right? I repeat, it consumes alternating current. There's a transformer inside. There's an adapter inside for lack for in other words, that transforms electricity, that changes electricity from alternating current to direct current kind of electricity of either 12 volts, 24 volts, and so on, depending on the batteries that are supposed to be charged. If the battery is 12 volts, then you need a machine that is able to charge 12-volt battery. Now, why is it DC now and not alternating current? Because a person sometimes back asked me, why can't we store alternating current in a battery? Now, in charging itself, I want to explain the concept of charging that informs why we store batteries, we store direct current in batteries and not alternating current. It is from the way alternating current behaves. All right, that's why batteries are charged with DC and batteries store direct current electricity, not alternating current type of electricity. It is because of charging. So it was realized that when you charge with an alternating current, something will happen that is not good to a battery as opposed to using direct current. And this is why alternating current has a tendency of going back and forth, back and forth. In other words, it has both negative and positive kind of charge, right? Now, if you connect a direct current to a cell, that to a battery cell in an opposite way, then charging will continue without a problem, because that kind of electricity, the direct current electricity, moves in a straight line properly. So the cell will not be affected, because then when you have connected on a reverse way, okay, you connect positive to positive of the battery, and then the positive or negative of the negative of the machine to the negative of the battery. That is okay. So we need to connect negative to negative and positive to positive. Positive of the machine, charging machine, to the positive of the battery, negative of the charging machine to the negative of the battery. But alternating current has both positive and negative. That means you have connected both negative and positive in a positive terminal of a battery. So, to explain just in layman's language, that is what makes the cell of a battery to get destroyed. And so, it is quite difficult, although this world is a world of science, maybe an invention will be done of batteries that can be charged with direct alternating current, but so far, no. We have to charge batteries with direct current. And so if we are charging batteries with direct current, it means it will only store direct current and not alternating current. So why is it we cannot store alternating current? It is because of the charging mechanism of a battery. Now, you need to also know that alternating current is not connected to direct to every machine you have. Most of the electronic machines consume direct current. And so if you have a good, well-charged battery with enough frequency, because most of the machines have 50 hertz frequency, then you will be able to power your television, to power your DVD, to power your home theater machine, and so on. So we have electricity, because electricity has a continuous supply, as opposed to batteries that are sometimes they get discharged. But direct current is what is needed in all machines. Your phone, your cameras, everybody. If you see on the specifications on the charger, you will realize that the battery that is discharged, you'll realize that electricity that charges the battery of that phone, that machine you have, is not alternating, okay? But it only gets power from alternating current, and then it gets transformed into direct current to charge your machine. Okay, so we have up to that level understood why we cannot store alternating current in a battery, but no worries, because if you have a fully charged battery, then you can be able to run your machine as long as you have done something we call a bypass. Okay, you can bypass the transformer in your machine. That's a whole lot of a topic, but we shall do it later and use a direct current. But today we wanted to handle the reason why we cannot store alternating current in a battery. We only store direct current. So thank you because you have watched, and this is another video I have done about batteries. I am advancing it slowly, and where I am leading is one way in this battery issue, how we can get alternating current eventually. Yes, we have stored direct current, but how we can get alternating current eventually to power your machine in the house if you are not able to bypass the transformer in your machine. Thank you, and let's meet in the next episode.